In tonight's movie, Edward G. Robinson has a secret to keep. The United Artists 1947 movie, The Red House.
This is the way it could always be, Jeannie. We don't need anybody else.
The Red House is a 1947 psychological drama from United Artists, directed by Dermot Davies and based on the novel of the same name by George Agnew Chamberlain. Pete, played by Robinson, is a reclusive man who lives with his sister Ellen and his adopted daughter Meg. At his secluded farmhouse they live a seemingly peaceful and idyllic life, but their domestic bliss is soon to be shattered by the arrival of a teenage farmhand who causes strong emotions to surface and deeply buried secrets to come to light. Secrets that will not only threaten their relationship together, but also their very lives.
I don't care what Pete said. I wish we were prowling in the woods today.
I wish Tibby'd forgotten our date.
So do I.
There's something out in those woods. Something tells me we won't find out what it is until I find the red house.
What are we going to do with it when we find it?
Bust it open, I guess, and let some light in. Maybe it'll shake the creeps out of a lot of things.
We'll find it.
I got this for your graduation.
The Red House is an unusual mix of a movie, with a dark central mystery running alongside its teenage love story.
I want you to be happy.
Robinson plays Pete with such glorious intensity that he is simply engrossing to watch. And every time he is off screen, the film feels a bit lesser and shifts down a few gears in intensity. Pete is such a multi-layered character. You know that the skeletons in his cupboard aren't going to stay hidden for much longer.
Oh, I love it.
The film's heart and soul is its central relationship between Meg and Pete, and this is superbly realised by Elaine Roberts, who portrays Meg with such gentleness and grace that her relationship with Pete is genuinely touching to watch.
Now, will you forgive me
Tonally,
for
the film
what you
swings
asked?
back and forth from light to dark, and sometimes you feel like you're watching an episode of Little House on the Prairie, where the sun always shines and romance fills the
I
air.
did it because I felt I
But
had
the dark clouds of fate are never far away when Pete is around,
strange.
and his creeping paranoia infects everything good around him.
I belong there.
And the more fearful Pete becomes of losing Meg, the more we see of a complex man who harbours a very dark secret. The Red House, although rarely seen, is always in the background of every scene, like a spectre, whether in reference or stark warnings from Pete.
I'll treasure it all my
Like a free-flowing river, it seems to be carrying the Morgans inexorably to their day of reckoning.
Now, you listen to me.
I'm listening.
You went into the woods with Nate.
Well, why shouldn't I? They're
Because
only...
I've asked you not to.
We didn't find anything. All we did was keep getting into one dead end after another.
I don't care. Now, you listen to me. All I have in the world is you. If there's anything you want, I'll get it for you. But there's one thing you gotta do for me. You stay out of those woods.
I've grown up, and I've got a right to do as I please.
I've never laid hands on you in my life. But I'll take the word to you if you do.
Pete!
So overall, The Red House is an intriguing film rather than a completely entertaining one. It does make for engrossing viewing at times, but the film suffers from being too long for sure, and tends to drag somewhat when Robinson is off screen. For me, too much time is spent on the teenage romance, instead of exploring Pete and his sister Ellen's complicated relationship. The film is enhanced by a terrifically haunting score, which lends many scenes a very eerie atmosphere. The whole cast do fine work with their roles, and the script is full of memorable dialogue, especially enhancing Robinson's already stellar performance. He is great to watch, as he slowly unravels before your eyes, and it's good to see him in a change of pace from his usual gangster persona. So with a little editing and a tighter focus on the central mystery, this could have been a great movie. All the same, it's still a very good watch on a rainy afternoon. So I give The Red House 3.5 mystery houses out of 5.
I love you both very much.
What do you think happened, Pete?
There's a curse on those woods.